Here's problem 5. It says rewrite the equation 2/3 y equals 3/4 x plus a third in standard form. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just move this 3/4 x over. Remember, when we move it over, it'll go over as a negative, because what we're really doing is we're coming in here and we're subtracting 3/4 x from both sides of the equation. So here's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have negative 3/4 x plus the 2/3 y equals the 1/3. Now, the reason I did that is because I know in standard form I need my x's, then my y's, and then the number. I'm not allowed any fractions, and the number here in front must be positive. So I have to have like 3x's or 5x's or 7x's. Can't have negative 2x's. Can't have any negatives. Can't have any fractions in any of the problem. So what do? Well, I'm going to simply go ahead and multiply through to clear out the fractions. Now notice we have a denominator of 3 and 4. If I were trying to do some math to get a common denominator, you'd go, oh, 12. Yeah, both go in the 12. So go ahead and use 12. That's the least common, in this case, least common denominator, or in this other thing, least common multiple. So we're going to go ahead and multiply by 12 to clear out the 4's and the 3's. I'll do this right here. I'm going to end up with a negative something x. So let's go ahead and take care of that too and just do negative 12. So some of us have trouble, so let's just come over to the side and do negative 12 over 1 times negative 3/4. Negative times negative is going to get rid of those. It'll be positive. You could just go 36 over 4 and get 9. Or if you want, you could say, hey, 12 and 4 both can be divided by 4. That becomes a 1. That becomes a 3. 3 times 3, 9 over 1, so it's 9. So negative 12 times negative 3/4 is positive 9x. Now I'm going to do negative 12 times 2/3. 3 becomes a 1, becomes a 4, I get 8. Negative times positive is going to be negative 8, so it's going to be minus 8y. And then finally, negative 12 over 1 times 1/3. Negative times positive is going to give you a negative answer, we know that. 3 is going to become a 1, 12 becomes a 4, both divided by 3. That becomes negative 4, so I get negative 4 is my answer. I have my x, then my y, then equals the number. No fractions there, and the number in front of x is positive, which is the only one. We don't care about y and the number. You can't make them all positive. That's not possible. Just take care of what's in front of the x. Make sure he or she is positive. So there's the answer. 9x minus 8y equals negative 4.